first have to learn who the Grand High Kabbalist of the 20th century is and how powerful he was. Menahem Mendel Schneerson, 1902 to 1994, was a leader in the Chabad-Lubavitch movement. He is considered one of the most influential Kabbalist leaders of the 20th century. During his lifetime, many of his adherents believed that he was a Messiah. Grand High Kabbalist Rebbe Schneerson was so powerful and influential that in 1978, the U.S. Congress asked President Jimmy Carter to designate Schneerson's birthday as the National Education Day in the United States. It has been since renamed as Education and Sharing Day. But under the cover of this National Education and Sharing Day, President George Bush Sr. also slipped in Public Law 102-14, which establishes the Kabbalist 7 Noahide laws as the supreme law of the land. Every single president of the United States since has re-signed this bill and nationally honors Rebbe Schneerson's birthday as National Education and Sharing Day. U.S. Congressman William Dennemeyer, who served from 1979 to 1992, warned Christians and publicly stated, "In very basic terms, the law forbids the worship of Jesus Christ and the mention of his name under penalty of death by beheading." He warned there would soon come a day when the Noahide laws will be enforced, along with their penalties. Under the Affordable Care Act, death by guillotine is an actual inclusion for the use of capital punishment. Just as the Noahide laws were classified under an education bill, death by beheading by guillotine is classified under Medical Code ICD-9 E978 under legal execution.
And the Rebbe pleaded, if only the United Nations will go back to the basics and empower their nation to adopt the 7 Noahide laws, then this world would be a very different world.
Death by firing squad, electrocution, or poison gas. Under a new rule filed by the Trump administration, these methods can now be used to carry out executions for federal death sentences in addition to lethal injection.
Very much in favor of the death penalty.
We have to bring back the death penalty. They have to pay the ultimate price. Death penalty. Bring it forth.
Again, the words death penalty, death penalty, death penalty, death penalty. From no penalty to death penalty, the death penalty, the death penalty. It's called the death penalty, okay?
2 ultra-Orthodox members of Prime Minister Netanyahu's coalition have introduced a bill that would punish believers for sharing the gospel of Jesus with prison time.
He wrote The Power of Positive Thinking, which is a great book. But have you ever asked God for forgiveness? I'm not sure I have. I just go and try and do a better job from there. I don't think so. I think if I do something wrong, I think I just try and make it right. I don't bring God into that picture. I don't.
Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again.
In Kabbalah, visiting grave sites is a common mystical practice, particularly at the graves of tzaddikim, righteous individuals. This is Donald Trump in October of 2024, visiting the gravesite of Grand High Kabbalist Rebbe Schneerson.
The Knights Templars existed at a crossroads: Jewish mysticism, Islamic philosophy, Christian sacramentalism, Hermetic symbolism. They were exposed to Kabbalistic cosmology, sacred geometry, temple mysticism, esoteric readings of scripture. After their suppression, their symbolic framework did not disappear. They resurfaced in Rosicrucianism, Freemasonry, and Hermetic Christianity. This is where hybrid systems emerge, not biblical Christianity, but esoteric Christianity.